Well, I'm here today with our Director of Spiritual Services, Sonny Torres. Thank you for being here, Sonny. And Sonny has arranged for a speaker to come to share with us on a topic that kind of sounds like it would be just for religious people, but it's something that actually is meant to be for people of faith and for skeptics equally as much, if not more so. And this fellow happens to have a special connection to Shell Point. So, Sonny, tell us who we have coming.
Well, his name is David Moore, and he's an author of 3 books, and he's just finished a book called God, What in the Earth Are You Doing? And he has, his in-laws are from Shell Point, and that's where I met him. He was visiting one weekend and mentioned that he spoke in different places and on the subject, which is near and dear to my heart, which is the subject of suffering. And so I watched his videos that he was speaking to younger people and addressing a subject that a lot of people, they just don't know how to process going through suffering. And I think that it's not just Christians that struggle with suffering, it's all of
Everybody,
us, especially
sure.
at this point in life.
And at one point, we all have to suffer something.
Yeah, exactly. And I think David Moore enjoys being able to share what he's found from Scripture that is very effective in equipping us to be able to process suffering and not to either try to numb ourselves and totally become stoic and disassociate ourselves from our pain, but also not to give into it and let it destroy you. So this is wonderful, to find a way through suffering.
Yes, it's a difficult thing, but very good that someone's really put a lot of thought into this and has some things to say, some helpful things to say about it.
Yeah.
So when and where are we going to have this?
Well, initially, I had just asked David to come and do a workshop with my associate chaplains, my assistant chaplains, and all those that are in spiritual service. There's about 20 people, volunteers from the community that are helping meet the needs of the people in the assisted living and in the pavilion. But after I had spoken with him and read the book, I thought, oh boy, everybody would benefit from this. So Friday night, March 16th at 6:30 at the Grand Cypress Room, there will be a seminar that David Moore will give for the whole community.
Well, great.
And then on Saturday, we have him for a workshop for the spiritual services team.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, great. Well, David has actually prepared a little video, a little teaser for us here about this talk, and why don't we just take a look at that right now.
Why is there so much suffering in the world? And why has the suffering that has happened to me happened in the way that it has? These are perennial, big issues that all of us struggle with. This coming Friday, actually in a couple Fridays, March 16th at 6:30 in the Cypress Room, I'm going to be addressing this issue. And we're going to look at different people in Scripture, but one person we're going to look at that's not well known is the person of Habakkuk, a very interesting figure that in a 3-chapter book has a lot to say about suffering. So irrespective of whether you're religious or not, I would love you to come. In fact, I'm hoping that some people that are very skeptical about the Christian faith would come. I think both they and Christians might be surprised by how much the Scriptures address this topic and how the Scriptures address this topic. So join me, the Grand Cypress Room, March 16th at 6:30. Hope to see you there.